Still, still buzzing from that victory. I was, ah, those two goals could mean the title. As a matter of fact, every single game till the end, till is factual and numerically a fact that we are champions, is going to be a very, 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 very big one. Uh I'm still, I'm still thinking about it, and to be honest, when you think about it, this is kind of extra luck you need in the running. I remember when we what's it called, it's watching Man City 2 seasons ago, when we went almost flawless but lost only Villa and they won the league. They just kept on finding a way to grind the results. I mean, 20 something shots today. So you can't even say the boys did not attack, right? We actually attacked. Um, but not a lot of shots were on target. It was. I mean, I'm absolutely buzzing. The Man City game is currently on the screen here. I wonder what it means for the title race if Man City probably drops points today. So that's something, and I'm just buzzing. I'm just buzzing. I'm not sure I have it in me to give it a lot of analysis, but really, um, so beautiful to see how the boys kept on believing, because that's another thing. Kept on believing down to the wire. 87 minutes, and now let's talk about Max Doman. That was such a brave performance to have at 16 years old. Like, he played as though this was like he was so used. At some point, I was even like, oh, why are you moving like this? Why you take? He was taking on players respectfully even more than Madueke and Saka today. Of course, you could also say maybe it's because of the turn of the game, the way Everton players were set up, but we saw him shimmy about, probably 2 to 3 players today. He just, that body feint, that movement, the way he just moved was just so premiumish. Man, that's such a talent, and I really hope he goes on to live to his full potential and become a top lad in the Arsenal shirt. Good thing that we have signed and we have locked in that what's it called, locked in that position, locking the contract. I hope he goes on, and stays within the first team, because this goal he scored today could go on to be probably the most important goal. And in fact, the performance, not just the goal, the performance today could go on to be one of the most important performances in this title chart for us now. So um, I'm really, really buzzing. I'm really, really buzzing. I'm excited about Max Thoman today. I mean, when he came in and Jesus was on the bench, I was like, just look at the state of things. How, I mean, to the point that Jesus is on the bench, but we're bringing in Max Thoman. But you could really tell why. And so yeah, big ups and credits to Arteta on that. It was his call. There are times where something happens and you're like, oh, you're on the coach, but this victory, the substitutions, everything he did today, proper management from Mikel Arteta. I have the Man City match here, and so it's like sort of distracting. I'm just like looking here and there, and so Man City is up against a low block. Haaland, everybody's playing, so Bowen is on the move. So it's one of those games when you just look and you're like, hmm, I hope Man City drop points. But yeah, back to the game. Also, big shout out to everybody from Raya. Oh, Raya made 2 top-notch saves today that kept us in the game at 0-0. Calafiori, what was that? Like, bro, I thought that was a goal already. And next time I just saw man just, I don't even understand how he was able to even move his leg and his body like that. But that just shows you how much the team is really, really pushing and going for this. It was just a absolute performance by the team, right? To see the way we pushed and pressed. Calafiori, superb for the time he was on the pitch. Gabriel again, solid. Saliba also solid at the back. Going forward, a bit sus moments. Timber for the time was on the pitch, fair enough. Ndiaye was really a lot to deal with today. I hope he's fine. I'm looking forward to see the feedback. Um, yeah, then Mosquera had a little bit of little niggy moments when he came on, but he got his game back on, and that was a beautiful one to see, right? Um, then down to the midfielders, Gyokeres as usual, putting up a shift. You could tell Declan was tired, but he just kept on going. So Mendy, I think the intensity of this pace of the league is already getting to his remain. It was just clear, when you looked at the way he was at some points. There were points where he could just take a pass forward and just wait for the safe option. I don't know if that's down to coaching or that's down to him, but Zubi, Zubi is that guy that should want to press forward. But yeah, Zubimendi, where else again? Eze, at some point I was like, Eze, what are you doing? But in the second half, Eze really, really came through and put the shift on. Saka, I would say 6/10. I think I maybe again he's a victim of his own success. I just wanted more from him as a player, and I was just hoping that he was going to, give me something more. Havertz, I think, bro, take your shots. You know, Madueke, let's just I mean, the performance of Madueke and Saka today, I didn't think it was very convincing in the very first half. But again, Martinelli and Co. Shout out to them. It was such a very, very good performance from the bench. Everyone who came on today from the bench putting their shit. Martinelli had some very moments and all of that. But yeah, very lovely to see the boys pull their shit and all of that. Come on, you guys! I hope this is the season. I really hope this is the season for us. I really do hope that this is the season for us. Yeah, come on, you guys.